I have 2 blocks and a blanket for practice today, so if you need to gather either both of those props, please do, and then find a comfortable seat. And hopefully sitting up on something so your back can rise nice and tall, lengthened spine. And softening the gaze or closing the eyes, whatever feels best to you. Letting the jaw relax, the shoulders release away from the ears. And really focusing for the next few breaths on the exhale out the mouth. Taking deep inhales through the nose. And exhale. Really squeezing out all the air. Do 2 more. Lovely. And then bringing one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart, and just feeling into these intelligence centers, and how trusting our heart, trusting our gut can be so potent during these times. We need to recognize the plan is the plan. The plans we may have made are not actually what is happening. There's a bigger plan, a larger connectivity to tune into. I'm just feeling a lot of gratitude for these intelligence centers that we can let go of our mind attachment so much. It's helpful, but especially in concert with the heart and the gut. And from these places, sending blessings out to all those affected, all those that will be affected tomorrow by these extreme weather events. May all beings be safe. May all beings be well. One more deep breath here. Nice. And then bringing your arms by your sides, stretching down towards the earth, fingertips reaching, maybe even palms, depending on your body structure. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, reaching up to the sky. Gathering in all the blessings. Exhale, releasing out and down, sharing out into the world, clearing our space, our energy. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Fresh air in, exhale, floating the arms out and down. And let's look down, stretching through the back of the neck. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, looking up. Exhale, wrist circles as you float your arms down, stretching out, the wrists looking down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, fresh air coming in. Exhale, wrist circles, float the arms out and down. Looking down, this time interlacing the hands behind the back, rolling the shoulders as you lift the head back to center, and then inhale, lift the arms, open the heart, drop the shoulders, 2 deep breaths here. With your next exhale, releasing the arms back by the sides. We'll do that full sequence one more time. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Filling the body with breath. Wrist circles, float the arms out and down. Interlacing the hands behind the back, maybe the opposite finger interlacing as before. Rolling the shoulders, head comes back to center. Inhale, lift, arms, opening the heart, releasing the jaw, shoulders sliding down, 2 deep breaths. And releasing with your exhale, hands come to the knees, and let's begin to circle the ribs in a big circle. Flowing, cycling, trusting. Going back the other way, reversing the direction. And coming back to center, let's stretch the legs out in front, bouncing out the knees, rolling the feet around. Lovely. From here, we'll come to hands and knees. Feel free to put your blanket underneath your knees so you have a little extra padding there. If you have bony knees like me, it's a nice thing to do. So hands underneath the shoulders, fingers spread really wide, knees underneath the hips or a little bit wider. Take an inhale here. Exhale, round the spine, gazing towards the belly button. Inhale, tilt the pelvis. Let the motion slide up the spine, belly drops heavily. So flowing back and forth here, rounding. Lifting. Rounding. Lifting. And then finding your way back to a neutral tabletop position. And we'll bring the right ear and right hip towards each other. So pressing them towards each other and then coming back to center. Inhale, exhale, left ear, left hip. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center, exhale, left. You're welcome to continue moving side to side. If you'd like, coming over right ear, right hip towards each other, and then round up from here. Cat pose, left ear, left hip, and then melt into cow. So we're moving around in this sort of circle here. Really getting into the undulations of the spine. Really connects us to the flexibility we can feel within our own existence. Truly the ability to move in different directions, to change direction. Be resilient and flexible. Let's go back the other way if you've got these circles going on. And then coming back to center, curling the toes under and pressing back to a down dog. Bending one knee deeply and then the other, stretching through the backs of the legs. With your next inhale, come forward, holding plank. Feel free to drop your knees if you'd like. And then everybody dropping your knees. Press your chest to the floor, booties up in the air. Inhale, scooping forward, dropping the hips, and coming up to a low cobra. Keep those elbows bent and in towards the body. 2 breaths here. Shoulder blades sliding towards each other. And then releasing down. Inhale, press back through hands and knees to a child's pose. Stretching here, maybe swaying side to side. And then inhale, coming forward, hands and knees. We'll take one of those circles to each side. You're just moving your hips and head around, body flowing. Remembering our fluidity, curled toes under, press back, down dog. Couple deep breaths here, dropping the heels, melting the heart. With your next inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, bend the knee, and then press up to the sky as you lift onto the ball of the left foot. Again, bend, right leg, drop, left heel, and then lifting up, heel and leg. We'll do 2 more. Really extending out. Lovely, and then bending the knee, bring it through to the top of the mat. Finding high or low lunge. So finding your balance here. We're going to come into a lunge. Feel free to drop that back knee if you would like. Lifting the arms up. See if you can feel stable, steady, connected to the earth here. Deep inhale. Exhale, come down, find the blocks underneath both hands in front of your mat, and then hop forward, lifting that left leg up into the air. So you're in standing split, basically. So inhale, lifting the left leg. Exhale, bring knee and nose together here. under the body. Inhale, extending out, looking up. Exhale, knee and nose. 2 more. Do 1 more. And extending out. Beautiful. And then see if you can press down into your left hand and rotate, lifting the right arm up into the air. And maybe you can grab that back foot and lift up. Gaze down. Releasing here, stepping back to the back of your mat, hands to the mat, and stepping back to a down dog. Lovely. Resting in down dog or child's pose, whichever feels good to you. Couple breaths. Inhale, pulling forward to a plank pose, holding here. Feel free to drop your knees. Pressing up through the back of the heart space, in between the shoulder blades. And then lowering knees, chest, chin, or lowering all the way down. Elbows in, shoulders back. Inhale, pressing up, cobra. Maybe a little higher this time. Holding, elbows in towards the body, shoulders coming away from the ears. And then pressing back from here to a child's pose. And resting. You might bring your hands together and then drop them down to the back of your neck as you're resting here. One more breath here. And then inhale, pulling forward, hands and knees. We'll do a circle in each direction with the spine. And then finding your way to down dog. Breathing here. And with your next inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. Bend the knee. And then lengthen the leg as you lift up the right heel. We'll do this a few more times. Bending, dropping the heel, and then lifting up, expanding out. 2 more. Beautiful. Bend the left knee, bring the foot through to the top of the mat. High or low lunge, finding your balance. Inhale, lifting the arms up, sinking into this lunge, expanding out. Feel the groundedness, the solidity. Amidst the changes, here we are. One more inhale. And then exhale, come forward. Find the blocks underneath your hands. Lengthening the right leg back behind you. Take an inhale, lift gaze and leg. Exhale, knee and nose towards each other. Inhale, extending out. Exhale, in. Inhale, out. Keep that standing leg a little bent. Exhale, in. Inhale, out. Exhale, in. Inhale, out. And then pressing down into the right hand and lift the left arm up into the air. Oh, balance challenge. And if you'd like, you can grab onto the foot. Kind of like an extended dancer variation. Awesome. And releasing back, stepping back to the back of your mat. Hands to the floor and step back to a down dog. Couple breaths here. And then pulling forward to a plank pose, holding whatever variation works best for you. And then if your knees are not dropped, well, we're going to do some push-ups. So if you like to do push-ups from here, you can. I like to drop my knees and lift my feet here. So let's do five push-ups here. Lowering down and pushing up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lovely. Let's lower all the way down. Beautiful. Interlacing the hands behind your back, or if that's not available, you can hold on to a strap or just reach your arms back behind you. Gonna roll the shoulders and lift up head, heart, and legs and arms lifting. 3 deep breaths here. Squeeze the legs towards each other, engage the glutes. Make sure you're not bending at the knees to lift. But lifting from the hips. One more inhale. And exhale, lower down. Turn your cheek to one side. Arms relaxing by your sides. Feel your belly breathing against the belly of the earth. This deep connectivity. Can we flow with what arises and still know that we're grounded? One more breath here. And then bringing the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press up through hands and knees and come to a child's pose. Again, you might bring your hands together. A little prayer at the back of the neck. May all beings be safe. May all beings be well. Deep breaths. Feel that in your kidneys. One more breath here. And then releasing, coming up to sit on your heels for just a moment. If this is not comfortable for you, go ahead and move to a different seated position. Just pause for a moment. Feeling into this present moment, the effects of this practice so far. How we can choose to be present, connected right here as a way of nourishing our nervous systems. From here, we're going to come down onto our backs, so you can just slide around. If you'd like, you can move the blanket out of the way. And have a block nearby that you can grab. We've moved those out of the way. So laying on your back here, bring your feet wide and let your knees drop side to side. And then coming back to center, placing the feet in a little closer and about hip width apart. Nothing under your head for now. Inhale, lift the hips up off the floor for a bridge pose. Then exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. Last time, inhale, lifting up. This is where we're going to gather a block and place it underneath the sacrum. And let the body rest on the block. Lovely support here. You're welcome to stay here. You're welcome to stretch your legs out long. And you're welcome to bring your legs up into the air for a bit of an inversion. Wherever you choose to be, see if you can soften your jaw, soften your eyeballs in their sockets with the eyes closed, or just soft gaze. Let the breath flow through your body. Take another inhale here. Exhale, releasing the feet down if they're lifted, or bring them in if they're extended. And a couple breaths here. Really feeling like the pelvis is softening and kind of draping over the block. can hear the neighbors as they walk by in their morning walk. Let's take 2 letting go breaths here. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Lovely. And then gently, slowly lifting up off of the block, removing the block, setting it to the side, bringing your body back down to the floor. Hug the knees into the chest. Might rock a little side to side here. And letting the knees come away from each other, reach through the inside of the knees, grabbing onto the outside of the feet or the ankles or the calves for a happy baby pose. You can rock a little side to side here if you would like. If there's any final poses you would like to find before coming to Shavasana, feel free. Otherwise, stretching out long on your back, setting yourself up well, perhaps a blanket covering you or under your knees or your head. Arms resting by the sides, shoulders sliding down the back. Softening the jaw. With each exhale, feel your body melting into the support of the earth beneath you. A little bit more. A little bit more. Bringing your awareness back to the surface of your body. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor and come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here and keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal. Gently press your way up to find a seat. Sitting with your eyes closed, allow these words by Jeanette Insanius to wash over you. This is a poem called Plans. It happens like you never thought it would. Life, I mean. You make a plan, and then God grins and sways. Take these days. Live them with as much courage as you can. They will not come again. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart. Pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. And take a deep breath of gratitude, sending that gratitude from your heart out to all the cells in your being. Thank you for joining me for practice today. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.